How are you? I just realized I need my Gooby gone. Let me get my Gooby gone, or Goo gone. Is there anybody out there? It is me, and it's the afternoon. Finally getting a chance to work on my thrift finds from the last 24 hours. A friend, a previous staff member who is a friend of mine, popped in today and brought in a beautiful painted pot. So when she worked here, she learned the love and the power of the junk monkey. Hey, BJ, Brenda, how are ya? So she worked here for a period of time, and she helped me with the junk monkey side of things and really fell in love with junk monkey and swears that she will never use any other paint. Doesn't know what she's going to do if she ever runs out of junk monkey paint. So the last time she was here, I hooked her up and gave her some of my last little bits of remnants of stash that I have from our furniture paint that sticks to pretty much anything under the sun, and you can do some really beautiful things with it. And so she has been painting pots, like terracotta pots. Isn't this beautiful? I see Teal River. I see, oh my gosh, what's our sea one called? I'm trying to remember now. And then I also see sage right here. What is that one called? It's gonna kill me now until I remember it. The blue, the sea one, the mermaid one. Love it. Anyhow, how pretty is this? And she filled it with catnip. So this was for Stanley. And she's like, you can put whatever you want into it if he doesn't like it. So we tested Stanley. We have a cat that does not care for catnip at all. And it's a thing. There are some cats. There's a there's a percentage of cats that just are not affected by it. And so we did a test. We put this up at the front desk, and we thought, if he comes up, you know, how will he react? Because if you put the herbs or anything, the dried bits out for him, could care less. It's like they're not even there, right? And you hear about cats that roll in them and like meow and growl and do all the things. And there's something in catnip that acts like it activates, it just activates the cat, right? And it either activates their pheromones or it acts as a pheromone to them. And so anyhow, it drives them wild, it drives them crazy. Have you ever had a cat that went wild for catnip? Stanley is, you know, he's just a very, he's a one-of-a-kind cat. So Stanley is 17 years old now. And he just knows what he loves. And catnip is not one of it. So he could care less about the catnip. So he came up and he smelled it. Like he came and, let me put this over here. I'll bring it to my plant room. I do like it though, just as a green, you know, a green planty thing. So what's everybody out there doing today? This room is almost done. I shared with you guys that we have a visitor, a VIP coming into our shop on Thursday, which is what, 2 sleeps, that's it. And she's gonna be here. So I'm just putting the final things on this room. I'll show you the space. And if you've heard me talking about it before, I am planning to expand my thrift offerings, which means more thrifting, more goodies, and just more things. And so I have a section out front. I was gonna say, do you want me to bring you out and show it to you? But there might be a few people on the floor right now, so I don't wanna catch them on camera. They might not be expecting that. And the music is loud out there. But this is the second space. So I'll spin you around. And if you've been following me this week, you'll see kind of like, you know, how it's been going. But yeah, so there we go. Look at this big entire room. Big entire room. I moved this dresser in here. So that's where I was sitting the other day. But yeah. What do you think? Can you see me? Painted this dresser down here. There's a video of me doing that. Gave it a whole other look. But now what I'm going to do is dress this area up. So somebody gave me a bunch of gold. We love gold. Gold like table covering. It's a big roll of it. I don't think it's in here right now. So I think what I'm going to do is just like roll the gold over all the different surfaces. So it's a jewelry show. And then of course, like all these these things are movable. And so she can set up as she wants and just kind of like hang the big, you know, all the big drape, all the jewelry pieces. So that's the plan. That's what I've been working on. I've got a little bit more to do, but I am this close. Oh, look at this beautiful piece. So I'm gonna open my thrift finds from yesterday, and my goal is just to clean them up and get them ready because, like I said, this was $4.99. Look at this gorgeous piece. I'll look it up as well. I wanted to see if I could find anything about these vintage pieces of glass. Oh yeah, Matt Stein, that's right. That is so nice. Wow, it's like perfect condition. So perfect. Oh, and the kitty cats, yes. Actually, one of you guys messaged me and you're like, yep, I need those kitty cats. So we're gonna free the kitty. Hashtag free the kitty. And so I got this pair, love them. I say cats rule. 2 for $2.99. So I think that's everything in this bag. Now we begin the process of the cleaning. So you guys will have to tell me what you're up to. Hopefully these tags come off pretty easy. Do need a pair of scissors. Can somebody get me a pair of scissors? Can you run out there? They're probably on the bead table. It'd be so much faster. But it's been a busy day here at the shop. Seeing lots of people. When you have a shop, you just never know. You just never know who's gonna come through your door. All right, so I'm just gonna tidy those up. Please come off. Please don't give me any fight. All right, this one might need a little bit of this. Get it soaking while we'll keep going here. This is the part that I hate. This is my favorite, or my least favorite part of thrifting, and that is when you have to take the tags off of stuff. And if you pick something that has just been tagged, it will come off pretty easy. But if it's been sitting there for a while, oh my goodness. You might be here for a little bit, right? Hey Janice, how are ya? I'm doing good today. Hey Sarge. I am doing good today. Just trying to get everything done. Company is coming, you know. But life is good. And I just heard Matt in the back, and I think it's because he's checking the like the Instapot, the pressure cooker, because he's making us enchiladas for supper. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. And so he's got a whole thing going on. Matt is a trained chef. So like I was saying in my video today, which I just put up my thrift video. So when you're finished watching, go over and check that out for a little bit of extra. I'll show you my most recent finds. I think I'm choking on an almond. It's okay though. All right, let's see. So the tools that I like to use, we have a plastic, we have a metal. Yes, there may or may not be putty on this, but if it works, it works. I'll go with the plastic one first because obviously I don't want to scratch anything. But yeah, Matt's, he just decided, he picked some stuff up and he's like, I'm gonna make supper. I'm like, yeah, you are, cool. Love that for us. And so he's making a enchilada sauce right now. Got the wraps. What's everybody else having for supper? Let me know. This is why we can't have nice nails. All right, other tools that I have found that works. Don't tell Matt, but I am using. Oh wait, Matt might be on here. I'm using the Phillips and the flat, okay? But ideally the flat part of the tool. Yes, there we go. So it feels like fall here today at Lake Erie, but I was just talking to some customers and they told me we're supposed to get really warm weather the next 2 days, so it's supposed to be very warm again. What's the weather like where you are? All right, we got down another level. I think tonight I am. Oh, I hit it with one more, but I feel like I got it now. So that's good. That's good. Those are good. This didn't have tags. These just need wipe downs. So I'm going to bring in the Lysol wipes for this. What are you having for supper, Janice? What are you guys making? How did your little hot dog things for the kitties work out the other day? Did they love them? I love a good hot dog. Like when you dress it up, oh my gosh, with sauerkraut. Oh, so good. All right, kitties. Cats don't like water, but what you gonna do? But I did see that one of you guys bought 2 of the kitty cats, the stained glass holders. They traveled together with a bird. Okay, so I put a note in and I said, I hope the cats and the bird get along, because they were going a long ways in a box together, right? It flopped so bad. Oh no. Hey Robin, how are you today? Thanks for joining me. What are you getting into today? Cleaning my thrift stuff. What happened? We must all know. Janice made hot dogs for the kiddos and it flopped. Okay, I'm here for the scoop. I'm here for the spice and the tea. Tell me. Tell me, we all want to know. Nancy's on here. Hello, Sonia with a J. Hello, my friend, fellow Sonia, you. They can't handle 2 Sonias in one space. I don't know what's going to happen. I think we're going to break the internet, Sonia. All right, we're going to dust these off with some Lysol. I love the gold. There's a pair. So I'm okay with that. And then we're going to take some pictures. We're going to get it knocked out. We're going to get it done. Something that you need to do, whether you're cleaning, sorting, pull it out. Let's get it done. I once worked a corporate job where the CEO would always say, you know, we're going to eat the frog. We're like, what? What did I sign up for? We're eating what? But that was always the expression. Eat the frog. Do the hard things. And we're going to do it, and we're going to get it out of the way. She says, let's hope not. Yeah. So far, so good. The signal is good, Sonia. All right, so I like that. All right, so that's clean, that's clean. Oh yeah, let's look at these. And also, let's find out a little bit more about these pieces. Now, we will put these in a light box momentarily, where it will uncover a multitude of sins. It will tell us the whole story of this piece. So I'm hoping that everything lights up really nice. Gonna wipe these over, get them ready to go. Okay, so here's the story. Janice says, I put too much cornbread in it, so it turned into one big, huge corn dog. Okay, that sounds good to me. Nancy says, I hope we can watch you make jewelry and paint again soon. Oh, absolutely. I've got jewelry projects. If you saw my live yesterday, you saw the earrings that I made. So every day I sell a little bit of jewelry, which I love that. So it keeps me going. And I've got some paint projects I need to get done as well. It was edible, but not what I had hoped. As long as there was ketchup, okay? Did you have some ketchup for that corn dog? That was supposed to be the hot dog. I don't know. I don't think you could go wrong. I mean, too much batter, it'd still be good to me. Did I see Stanley? I did. Kitty. So if you caught me in the beginning, I had a plant delivery over here. This is my lovely looking, right here, catnip plant. Stanley could care less. So therefore it's my plant now. So it was just gifted to Stanley and me. She brought me in one of her Junk Monkey painted pots that she was so proud of. Love that. So that was a gift. And she pulled up some catnip because she used to work with Stanley. And, you know, wanted to bring him a little treat. But Stanley, he smelled it, but that was it. He said, no, not interested. Did you hear him the other night on my thrift vlog? All right, I feel like that's good. That's good. We're not going to mix chemicals. We're not going to cause mustard gas. Remember, we talked about this. We know what happens. All right. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Just dry them off. I'm glad that these have their plugs. That's really good. Robin says some cats go nuts for catnip and others don't. I know, it's like one or like, yeah, there's no switch. You can't turn it on. Does everybody know Stanley? Let me see if he's still in the room with me. You want to say hello, buddy? Yeah? Come here. Oh, he just realized that he may be trapped in this room with me. You want to say hi? Do you want to say hello to all the peoples? Show them all your furry belly. This is Stan the man. Stan the man. He's 17 years old. But look, this was for you. This catnip was for you. Look at it. Look at it. Not at all interested. No. Okay. It's my catnip. Nip. Come on. I'll let you out. Come here. Do you want out, kitty kitty? Door is open. Now's your chance. God forbid I put you to work. So, love that. All right. There goes Stanley sneaking out the door. You see that? Mm-hmm. All right. So, but the room is looking much tidier, right? We're getting there. Just don't look outside the room. There may or may not be a lot of boxes. I'm gonna probably keep what boxes I can for my thrift finds because boxes are not cheap, friends. I don't know if you've bought a box lately, but it blows my mind, the price of boxes. And so I get boxes shipped in, and then you have to pay for shipping of said box. And so, you know, a lot of people, you know, the box is not really what they want, right? They want the thing in the box. And I kid you not, every time I order boxes, it ends up being like $500. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, yeah. And that's the part that like, that doesn't even include the bubble wrap that I buy. Sorry, I had to get some water. I've been eating almonds, waiting for Matt's supper to be ready. So I'm holding myself over here. But yeah, by the time I get my shipping for boxes from Uline, ends up being over $100. And so it's awful. I hate it. So I try to use what boxes I can because I pay for shipping for products to come into my store. So I try to reuse what I can. So if you get a box and it says something on the front and it's not a pristine, perfect box, know that I'm trying to reuse and, you know, reuse and just recycle stuff that comes in versus it being thrown away. You know, if it can serve a purpose again. But yeah, not cheap at all. So Janice says, my sister told me to stick to jewelry making and bird feeders. So does that mean no more, bye Robin, does that mean no more cement stuff? Really? You're surrounded by boxes? Yeah, it gets overwhelming, right? So that's why I'm cleaning out. And we sell statuary and stuff here at the shop, and we get a lot of stuff in boxes. So I'm just trying to, like, as I clean out this space, okay. And I really don't want to get into during Whatnot. When I was doing a few sales there, I got into selling some bigger things. Oh my gosh, guys, can you see how cute these guys are? They're so cute. But I want to get these up today and get them out because I have my next batch to get processed. So it's not fun shipping big things. You might find them when you're out there picking and thrifting if you're doing it for resale, but it is just not fun. And it can cost a lot in shipping materials. And then just hope that it reaches and does not get like thrown around like a football, right? Unbelievable. I like to think that I'm a pretty good packer, if you've gotten anything from me, that I have a good track record, but I believe it's probably because of all the paint that I've packed and sold. And I don't know if you have a past of packing paint on a national basis, like a lot of paint. It can be quite scary. But I learned a lot. And so I apply it forward. That's my thing in life. I feel like, you know, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to probably go do a rinse. That means I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom sink for this guy. You see, I can't reach down in him. This is definitely old. You too can buy the dust bunnies for free that come with it, right? So I'm probably gonna take that one to the, we have a couple restrooms in the building, so I'll run over here and do that. This one I could reach into, so we'll keep going with him. But yeah, my whole thing in life is that, you know, I guess it's the base and the whole saying of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Close this door. So, like, by the same token, what you go through, you can, you know, things come into your life or happens in your life for a season, a reason, or a lesson. So you can only get better, right? Everything that you've done in the past applies and made you who you are now. So I learned a lot. I have learned a lot. But so I'm pretty good at shipping. Now I will ship this guy. He doesn't have any weird dangly bits or anything. He's very sturdy, which is probably why he lasted so long. Like he actually lived this long. But I'm gonna look him up. We did so when we were at Goodwill. Doing a video here. Let me see. Let me remind myself. I wanted to look this up even more. I'm gonna go into Google here. All right. So this is coming up, and if you can see it, it's coming up as EAPG Imperial Glass. Imperial Glass Vase, Crystal Vase, Mid-Century Vase. So, Big Antique 1916 EAP Vase. Now I've got to try to figure out which one it is. Imperial Glass, EAPG Cut Glass. Yeah, heavy, large. They call it a Thunderbolt. I don't see any Thunderbolts, do you? So, looks like this guy. Chalice. Let's see. So I think it might be this guy. Yeah, I think it's this guy. And this one's EAPG, which is, what does it stand for? It's very, very early American. Let me see if I can find it. What does the abbreviation stand for? I've looked this up 1,000,001 times. Do you think I can remember it? EAPG Vintage Glass stands for, it's like early, yeah, Early American Pattern Glass, or EAPG for short. So it's clear glass that's often pressed into beautifully intricate pieces like cups, cake stands, or teacups. It's also referred to as pattern glass, pressed glass, or Victorian glass, and was made from 1850 until about 1914. All right. Oh, interesting. And that's right, because we checked it at the shop. It said, if at all possible, please check your piece with a black light in a dark room to make sure it glows yellow-green. Yeah, if your clear glass doesn't glow, it is not EAPG. So we know that we lit this guy up, if you remember that thrift video on my Thrift Life channel, and it glows a yellow-green. So there we go. A black light is very helpful, I will say that. So I've got all the pictures of this guy. Just do something real quick. See if I can tell how old these guys are. They're coming up as vintage 4-inch ceramic smiling cat salt and pepper shaker. Can't get an age. Yeah, they're coming up as vintage. Let's see. Not seeing the specific age though, but they are super cute. Right. Now this one, before I go and wash out all of the dust bunnies. Do you remember Big Comfy Couch? Anybody out there know what I'm talking about when I say that? That's what I think of when I think of dust bunnies, those little creatures. All right, so this is coming up as vintage art glass vase, MCM, handmade, 50s, 60s. Let's see. Yeah. Produced in the 50s or 60s. Very nice. Yeah, that's the one it looks like. There's another one here. It looks similar, and this is where you have to be so careful. There's another one here, Rare Fenton Blue, but it's not that. It's not that. I think it's the first one. Oh my gosh, here it comes up again. Okay. Here's another one for it. Okay. So yeah, vintage art glass. It's absolutely beautiful. So before I take pictures, I am going to take it through the car wash. A very gentle car wash. And then we have this. And this is a Matt pick. Matt, the German boy he is, loves his Steins. And he found this guy. Was proud of the peacock. Did a good job. This one's like really nice too. Like it's pristine gorgeous. Keep that coin there for perspective. Very nice. What does it say? Made in Western something, probably Germany. Do a beautiful little spin around the dance floor. That is indeed a rooster. What do you guys think of the rooster? I mean, it could have been anything. I'm glad they put a rooster because we love the critters. We love the critters. All right. So, Tankard Stein. Yes, that's what you are. So, it's coming up as $40, $70. These are the ones that look exactly like it. Yeah. Mug Stein. Blue and brown, Germany. Very nice. Great shape, ready to be added to your collection. German craftsmanship. Okay. Pretty cool. And one more with the arm for perspective. Okay. We have these two. Very vintagey, fabulous. Take some up close. You know, I just don't get too crazy with the cheese whiz when it comes to like pictures and stuff. I do the best I can with what I've got. Otherwise, you would get held up on perfection. And we don't want to get held up on perfection. We want these pieces to find homes and to put them into the marketplace. So hopefully somebody can find and love on them. So that's all I'm gonna do with those. This here, oh, I was gonna look them up on Google Lens too. Did they have a snuffer on them at one point, do you think? What do you think? Let's see, no, they didn't, well, I don't think they're silver plated. Could it be these? Shabby chic scroll design. Yeah, there might have been. There might have been. So here's a pair. And so this is really neat with some of the old candle holders. Somebody will appreciate these anyhow because they're mirrored. But do you see how this little piece hangs off? So these snuffers may have went with this set. It does look like this set that's pulling up here, and the fact that it has these little hangers. So, you know, when you put your candle out versus blowing it, you take one of these off and you put it over the flame and it would exhaust itself because it couldn't get air and the flame would die. And it was just a very elegant way to snuff your candle out. So I'm thinking they're missing their snuffers, which now what about picking? I'm going to keep an eye out because sometimes you find stuff on the shelf and you're like, what is that though? Who are you? Who do you belong to? But I believe that this might be the pair. Vintage. Okay, interesting. Somebody's saying online that you could like hang crystals or something off of here if you really wanted to, which you could. I'm all about a good DIY. I picked up these beautiful, yeah, so it's just come up as vintage. I'm trying to find, I think that is the pair, but I don't have the, it just says vintage, but it doesn't say how old they are. See, here's a pair here. I will not be selling mine for $72 though. Canadian 101, they do. Actually, this might be the same pair. Again, and these are missing the snuffers. But I picked up these chandelier pieces. Yeah, we're definitely not selling these for $100 a pair. Okay, we can do better than that. Okay, so I've got to go and I've got to take this guy to the sink and I'm going to rinse him out because, you know, not everybody wants to adopt all that. And I'm just going to do a nice little rinse to get him ready for the road or to put him out in the shop so he looks nice and neat. But I did pick up, so for those of you who enjoy the cabinet plant, for those of you who enjoy like making and DIYing and stuff like that, I started to say how I have picked up all these beautiful chandelier pieces, like the big, they look like jewels. And so I'm gonna turn them into sun catchers. Hello, I just took pictures of your stein. Let's see here. Robin says maybe Stanley's sense of smell is not what it used to be. Is he in here? He was. He realized he was in here with me and he's like, no, I'm leaving. Yeah, so he's gone.
Start wrapping.
Oh, I like it. We're wrapping fajitas. All right, so this is a good time. So I'm gonna go wash my last piece of glass, get all cleaned up, have a wonderful supper, and then I'm gonna work on getting these finds up on my Etsy shop. That's my goal for today. I did finish my most recent thrift vlog and it's up on Thrift Life if you wanna go over there and watch it if you haven't already. And then, yeah, I'll see you back here again tomorrow live at some point, possibly in the morning. It just always depends on how busy the day is. But regardless, always check over here because I will do a live video. All right, friends. Brenda, he just disappeared, but I'll tell him you said hello. Absolutely. You have a good day too. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, have a great evening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. Bye.